Hello everyone and welcome back to Most Excellent Adventures. Today we will be talking about Speculation Map version 4, Scarezone construction, as well as some photos of a facade of one of the tent houses, Wicked Growth Realm of the Pumpkin. But before we begin, we would like to ask you guys to please hit that subscribe button for more Halloween Horror Nights content as well as theme park content. Right now we have some at-home vlogs and things like that coming out until the baby's here. Then we'll be back in the parks giving you guys some actual in-park content. So hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button. It would mean a heck of a lot to us. And it would make you most excellent. The Speculation Map version 4, the only thing for the houses that have changed is the logo to the HHN Icons house. It's changed, and this is probably what it's going to look like whenever they make an official announcement. Speaking of official announcements, we haven't had one in about 2 weeks now, and it's kind of got me worried, but we'll see. Maybe Universal will surprise us and dump a whole load of houses and scare zones and shows, and hopefully Scare Actor Dining on us, because I've heard it was canceled. But let's hope for a real announcement soon coming from Universal. As for shows, we still have the Lagoon show. The Jack Magic show has changed to Carnival of Carnage type magic show, and I think it's the same thing as the Jack stage show, but they added a Terra Cruentus stage show. I think this, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen near her Scare Zone over in Central Park, right in front of Mills Die-In. Kind of where they had, I think it was Twisted Traditions. They had the big church with the truck out there. That's probably where they'll have her show, if she has a show, because it says possibly on the map. As for scare zones, the only scare zone that has changed is Shudder is wiped off. I did not see that staying long, but it has been replaced by Crypt TV, which I believe is like a bunch of short horror videos, and you can find them like all over YouTube and I believe Facebook. But you can go to crypttv, I think .com, or just Google Crypt TV, and it has a whole bunch of different stories you can click on, and it'll send you to a link to a video, and you can watch it. I started watching one, but I haven't watched all of them yet, but I will get around to it eventually. I think it's a cool concept because I'm really into creatures and stuff, and that's really what I saw. I saw somewhat of like a Wendigo, and I was like, yep, I really want to see one of those in person. So that wraps it up for the Speculation Map. No huge changes. Speaking of scare zones, the Seek and Destroy scare zone out by the Mummy and Tribute store, that area right there where Vamp 85 was, has had a ton of construction. We have barrels and this red liquid and a truck out there, and I'm posting pictures up so you guys can see this as well. They have these towers with numbers on, and they have a couple of bodies behind tarps. That's what I believe is behind those tarps. It kind of looks like they're pumping these bodies full of that red liquid. And then they have a bunch of like banners hanging up, like, was it Obey the Controller? And so it just feels very like governmental controlling. But before the banners popped up, it totally gave me kind of like Mad Max type vibes, like apocalyptical vibe. But it looks like they're going to have some sort of shows out there with those towers, some scare actors on those, as well as people on the streets. So I'm really excited, and that zone is doing all the announcements it needs. It's putting itself together right before our eyes. The 30th anniversary scare zone in the middle of Shrek 4D and Despicable Me Minion Mayhem has a nice archway that is being built. It looks pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of the Rob Zombie scare zone, Hellbilly Deluxe. When you're walking in, they have the archways, except these are a little closer together because it is a smaller scare zone. But it looks pretty cool. It's coming together. I think this is where we're going to see a lot of our icons. I know we're having an icon house. Or maybe this 30th anniversary scare zone could have a mashup of all of our favorite characters, which would be pretty cool. Over in Central Park, speakers have been located in the bushes. And this is normal for this time of the year. They're putting out the speakers for that scare zone. It is one of my favorite scare zones. I didn't really care for the Vikings Undead too much. some of the characters looked a little cartoony to me, but it was still a pretty cool Scarezone. I just like the vibe and how small it is, and I think what really made me love this area so much is Trick or Treat and Twisted Traditions. I love this zone, the way they can light it up, and it has that eerie, spooky, Halloweeny feel. I love the classic Halloween vibes. But they also have some towers built in Central Park. Now this is rumored where Terra Corinthus is going to be. And before I let you guys go, let's stick to my promise here and show you a little bit of that facade work at one of the tents. This is Wicked Growth Realm of the Pumpkin. These photos are from HHN Orlando Fan, the guy who I ordered the mystery box from, the Horror Nights mystery box. If you guys haven't seen that video, link will be in the description below. But it looks like there's going to be, like, you're walking into, it looks like a funnel or like just a big portal of pumpkins. And you can see a little pumpkin tower. And then I can't really tell what's in the other photos, but it looks like some rock work or maybe some really thick vine work. But it's looking pretty cool and it's coming along. So that's going to wrap up this video here. It's not too long. It's just going to knock out a couple of the construction updates and announcements. And hopefully we'll get some official announcements soon. But anyways, we thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button. It really means a lot to us. And remember, be excellent to each other. And party on, dude.
Ready, Bill? Ready, Ted. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent to each other. And party on, dudes.